What if just 5 minutes of your day could transform your reality? Jacobo Grinberg, a scientist who unraveled the mysteries of the mind, believed this was possible. This simple practice fine-tunes your perception, aligns your energy with the universe, and puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Imagine watching your desires fall into place and coincidences appearing in your favor, all through a practice anyone can adopt. Curious to find out how 5 minutes can unlock a life of purpose and fulfillment? Stay with me until the end of this video. Connecting with yourself is like an inner journey where every detail of the world reflects your own mind. By observing each element of experience, the emotions, thoughts, even the surroundings, you start to uncover your true self. It's a self-discovery exercise that Jacobo Grinberg saw as essential for anyone wanting to understand reality and their own essence. Picture someone dedicating a minute in the morning just to breathe and feel. This moment, though brief, helps establish a connection that calms the mind and brings clarity, as if turbulent thoughts were settling on a calm sea. Practicing this observation doesn't require any complicated technique. It just means paying attention to your own breath, the sounds around you, and what your body feels. It's almost like a personal radar, picking up on energies that often go unnoticed. As this practice becomes routine, you start noticing subtleties you once overlooked, like a slight discomfort that arises at certain times or a sense of peace that appears at others. It's a way of realizing that the external reality is nothing but a mirror of your internal reality, and this awareness opens the door to profound change. When this connection to your inner self is established, transformation begins to happen almost by osmosis. You become more aware of your intentions, more grateful for what you have, and even more conscious of the vibrations you send out into the universe. This self-observation practice might be simple, but it's powerful because it brings the mind to the present, where life truly unfolds. And with that, the mind begins preparing to dive into an even deeper world, the 5-minute daily practice. Jacobo Grinberg suggested that with just 5 minutes a day, a person could start transforming their perception of reality. Imagine dedicating these minutes to focus on a single goal, a single positive thought you wish to manifest. This brief period, when done with intention and attention, is like planting a seed of change in the mind and reality itself. 5 minutes may seem insignificant, but when practiced with focus, they can realign personal vibration and open doors to new possibilities in the universe. During these 5 minutes, the idea is to create an atmosphere of silence and surrender to the present. It's a time to set aside any distractions and completely dedicate yourself to what you want to project into the world. For instance, you might close your eyes and visualize your goal as a vivid image, as if you were already living that moment. This technique requires nothing more than the desire to change and transform your energy. With each session, the mind gains strength and clarity, and reality begins to respond. With daily practice, this visualization exercise becomes a natural part of the day. Soon, the mind grows accustomed to this ritual, and changes start to occur in subtle yet noticeable ways. Your personal frequency aligns with what you want to attract, creating an invisible field that draws in what's needed for transformation. And so the technique becomes a personal legacy, a gift from Jacobo Grinberg that opens the path to the next phase, understanding Grinberg's legacy and his research on consciousness. Jacobo Grinberg, a scientist and free-spirited mystic, left a profound legacy on human consciousness before his mysterious disappearance in 1994. He explored the mind and the universe, dedicating his life to uncovering the synergetic network, a theory suggesting that all living beings are interconnected by an invisible field. Grinberg believed that when a person aligns their intentions and perception, they can influence this network, impacting the lives and realities around them. It's like understanding that our thoughts are threads connecting us to something greater, and any internal change resonates throughout the world. The synergetic network is a vision in which our mind is not isolated but connected to a field Grinberg described as a web enveloping all of us. In this sense, every thought or emotion someone holds can impact this field, altering their reality and sometimes that of others. Imagine someone who practices gratitude daily. This simple act not only elevates their personal frequency, but also influences those around them, like a wave of positive energy spreading outward. Grinberg believed that by understanding this network, we could experience a life of deeper connection and meaning. Grinberg's legacy of universal connection challenges us to see life more broadly, to realize that what we feel and project influences everything around us. At the same time, it leads us to a powerful understanding. Our mind has the potential to be more than an observer. It can be an active creator of our reality. Thus, his research becomes the starting point for a deeper understanding of how the mind influences reality, setting the stage for the next step, viewing the mind as a true creator of our existence. Grinberg advocated that the human mind is more than just an observer of the world. It is an active creator of reality. In other words, what we think, feel, and project takes shape and affects what happens around us. This concept may seem distant, but imagine the mind as a movie projector. It casts the images and sounds that make up our experience. Each clear and focused intention becomes part of this projection, forming what we call reality. For someone pursuing success, for instance, mentally focusing on their goals attracts opportunities and experiences aligned with those goals. This creative power requires practice and intention. Grinberg suggested that by visualizing what we want vividly, as if it were already a reality, the mind begins to transform the invisible into something tangible. It's a practice that demands discipline, but by nurturing this clear vision, a person opens the way for reality to match what's projected. It's like an invisible field of energy that responds to mental commands. For example, if someone projects gratitude, they start noticing the universe responding with even more situations that foster this feeling. When someone understands that their mind is this powerful tool, they begin to see the world through a new lens. It's not just about reacting to events, but about using the mind to shape them. This mastery creates a frequency that resonates with the universe, and thus, each thought becomes a building block in the construction of a desired reality. And by realizing this potential, a person prepares to take the next step, projecting their desires into the universe, transforming intention into concrete action. Projection of desires is the moment when a person intentionally chooses what they want to see materialized in their life, and through visualization sends that intention out into the universe. Grinberg believed that when we visualize our desires clearly, we send a distinct signal to the invisible field that connects us to everything around us. Imagine someone who wants to attract a new job. By visualizing every detail of this desire, the work environment, the satisfaction, the joy of waking up to go to work, that person creates a frequency that draws in opportunities aligned with their vision. This practice of projection requires that the mind be fully present and free from distractions. Taking a few minutes to focus on these desires and visualize them as if they're already real is like recording an intention message and sending it to the universe. For this to work, one must genuinely believe in the possibility and feel the emotion of already possessing what they seek. This act of visualization connects intention with the surrounding energy field, allowing what's in the mind to manifest tangibly. Someone seeking a life filled with abundance, for example, might visualize scenes of prosperity and gratitude, always with their heart aligned to the intention. By making projection a daily habit, an individual begins to shape reality with greater awareness and control. Each visualization reinforces their personal frequency, leaving the field of possibilities more open to fulfilling these desires. It's as if the doors of reality open to respond to what the mind projects. With this understanding, the idea emerges that there is a field supporting this connection between thought and manifestation, the morphogenetic field, where each intention leaves a mark. The morphogenetic field, an idea explored by Rupert Sheldrake, represents an invisible field, connecting all living beings and shaped by the intentions, thoughts, and emotions we project. For Grinberg, this concept made perfect sense, as it explained the interconnectedness of human minds and how each thought leaves an energetic imprint on the universe. Think about how one person's mood can affect an entire environment. Similarly, every desire, every projection is inscribed in this field, amplifying what the mind visualizes and attracting things that resonate with an individual's frequency. This field is like an invisible library where every action, thought, or emotion we emit is recorded, influencing what we receive in return. If someone seeks peace and harmony, for instance, they must project these feelings so that the field responds accordingly, reflecting these vibrations in their daily life. It's like a dance between what we think and what the universe returns to us. The more frequent and intense the practice of positive projection, the greater the chance of being surrounded by situations that reflect these intentions, as the morphogenetic field reacts to the energy we emit. This notion leads us to reflect on the responsibility we have over our thoughts and intentions. By understanding the impact our energy has on the field, it becomes clear that all transformation begins in the mind, not in external circumstances. With this awareness, the practice of visualization becomes more powerful because we know that the morphogenetic field receives and organizes these intentions, preparing the way for manifestation. And so we dedicate more time to the daily practice of visualization, where each intention strengthens within this invisible field that connects everything and everyone. Daily visualization practice is like a commitment to oneself, a gradual way of shaping reality. Grinberg believed that dedicating 5 minutes daily to visualizing desires as if they were already fulfilled leads to tangible transformation. Imagine someone who wishes for a calmer life. As they close their eyes, they envision themselves at peace with a calm mind in a serene environment. It's almost like constructing piece by piece the reality they want to live, placing the right energy into each detail of the mental scene they create. This moment of visualization doesn't require much time or effort, but it does require presence and focus. By making it a habit, it's possible to align the mind and heart with what one wants to attract, raising their vibrational frequency to resonate with what already exists in the invisible field. Within a few days of practice, perception begins to shift, and the external reality starts reflecting small signs that what has been projected is on its way. It's as if the universe responds to each mental image with subtle hints, confirming that the desire is taking shape. This daily practice works as mental training to perceive the world in a broader, more connected way. Each session is a step toward a state of consciousness where what is held in the mind starts to materialize in the universe. And in this process, one essential element stands out to reinforce and sustain the practice: gratitude, which seals the projection cycle by adjusting the frequency and amplifying the energy of intention. Intention and gratitude are the keys that close the cycle of projecting desires into the universe, aligning the mind with what one truly wants to achieve. Grinberg emphasized that intention is like an arrow shot toward its target, while gratitude is the force that keeps that arrow moving. It's as if the act of thanking in advance for what hasn't yet happened signals complete trust in the process. When someone visualizes a desire and then feels grateful as if it has already come true, the universe interprets this as a firm commitment and sends responses in tune with it. Practicing gratitude daily, especially after visualization, helps adjust one's personal frequency, bringing greater clarity and focus on what truly matters. For someone desiring more prosperity, for instance, expressing gratitude strengthens their inner vibration, heightening their resonance with opportunities for abundance. This small act of gratitude shifts perception and opens unexpected pathways, almost like a magic that draws in positive things effortlessly. It's a way of being at peace with the present, knowing the future is already being shaped. This combination of intention and gratitude completes the cycle of conscious creation. The mind becomes more receptive, and the person starts noticing synchronicities that once seemed like mere coincidences. Each step reinforces the connection with the universe, creating a reality that increasingly responds to the power of intention. Now, the task is to apply all this knowledge daily, transforming small practices into significant changes. Now that you know the power of this 5-minute daily practice, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let your routine stay the same, or will you use this technique to transform your reality? Ask yourself, what is your deepest desire? What do you want to see manifested in your life? Visualize, project, and above all, give thanks. It's a small step, but one that can make an enormous impact. Remember, everything begins in the mind. By aligning your intention with the universe, you attract opportunities, synchronicities, and everything that resonates at your frequency. So why not start now? Embrace this practice, test its effects, and watch the magic unfold. Share your experiences in the comments and let me know, what changes do you want to see in your life? Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on content designed to help you expand your awareness and create the life of your dreams. And of course, thank you so much for watching until the end. If this content helped you in any way, don't hesitate to share it with others. And wait, don't go just yet. On the end screen, there are 2 incredible videos that will boost your journey of growth even more. Don't miss out. Click over. And I'll see you in the next video.